Sedation cells upgrade for cell housing. I just said, I wonder if I can upgrade the cell houses, and now we can sedate everybody. Fantastic. I don't know what was... Let's not repeat the mistakes of the future. Here's how to knock everyone out. You're gonna need it. These idiots won't stop rioting. They're the real problem. Capacity of cell housing increased by 30%. Ooh, that's gonna be crazy. That's in all sectors. Yeah, so the Piranesi is just putt-putting behind me, like, constantly. So, I'm not going to tell my ships to not mine and gather resources until I see them, like, die or something. Can't you shoot it with a missile? No, we only have anti-missile missiles. We were gonna shoot it with the mucking sun. So this thing appears to just be giving me science, like, constantly.
The Piranesi has launched a missile targeting...
Fires a missile! Dude, you know what would be hilarious? It would be as if my missile dies in the storm and then theirs hits me. Amazing. Oh, he's sending drones too. Ugh. Alright, pause. While waste recycling is in effect, cell housing will produce waste. Wait, without this upgrade, the occupants aren't pooping? What? Yeah, do it. All crew, this is an order. Poop! We need it for the greater good. Alright, I think I got all the sciencey planets. Now it's just getting the whatevers. Brawl! Build an exo fighting dome. Dude, there's like people riding on them. I thought it was just gonna be like bot wars. Yo, we're gonna have deaths from this. Suddenly everyone's happy. Yeah.
Swarm has been released from the
Who cares that we're trying to blow up the sun?
The swarm aims to intercept the Tycoon.
Yeah, we'll handle that soon.
The crew's trust in your leadership is falling.
Bull, it is? They love me.
Power supply
the power. Yeah, okay, that would do. Oh, okay, yeah, the nuclear power plant's on fire. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. All right. The nuclear power plant just caught fire. All right, shut off the steel mills.
Power restored.
All right, so sector producer. All right, so now that we are going to have like an abundance of space, let's continue waking people up and sending them to Sector 4.
Power supply.
Hey, wake up! Yeah, welcome back to the world. Yeah, Earth died. Sorry, you're on a spaceship flying through space. Listen, we're about to blow up the sun. If you could please get to work in the cafeteria. Yeah, there's a Burger King over there. It only serves bugs. Get to work, man the register, good luck.
A probe has completed its scan.
Dude, we're over thingy again.
Warning. Entering Piranesi drone controlled area.
Have we tried not doing that?
Power restored.
Alright, I'm hoping this planet is out of that drone swarm. Steam achievement. Sightseeing. You visited 15 planets.
Has completed its scan.
So the Faraday cage thing, did I have to build anything for that? No, there it is. 480 polymer. Finally, a use for my 600 polymer. Alright, power is back on. Steel mills. I'm just gonna leave these turned off right now.
An accident has occurred in the typhoon.
Ah, yes, the building that thaws out frozen people just exploded. I'm sure nothing bad happened. Icarus 3 is ready for launch. Need construction of Faraday cage, then 5 days to wake the pulsar. Okay. This thing has been waiting on deliveries for 17 years. So Einstein, I guess Einstein finished. Alright, so move Einstein there. Imagine how they do. They just throw like a tank of gas in there. Just a gas can. It's one of those red ones. They're like, alright, here we go.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
We've landed on 12E. Although it has a much warmer and more humid climate than that of Earth, it does possess oxygen and other materials that would prove useful for a colonization test. Sure, we're not doing anything right now. Let's make it an advanced one. Unfortunately... Wait, hold on. Are the does this show which ships are... Okay. Gruber. I could always trust Gruber. We'll get Gruber to do it. It should be pretty quick, because we're like right there. So we need 200 colonists to be in the section where we do the loading and unloading, which was section 6. Unfortunately, the loading docks are pretty full right now. Why hasn't the hydrogen been offloaded? Hold on, what is this? 4. Send all of that over, please. That should clear some space. Could also increase how much we're burning. Just for more power. Alright, pulse deterioration while moving. I mean, it's only while moving. It's not like all the time, but helpful, I guess. Alright, so this ice storage is empty. We should change this to something else to unload some things. Let's make it iron. Oh, that's right. I need 200 colonists in this section. Alright, section 6. Alright, 5. So from 5 to 6, 100 colonists. Okay, we got that done. Piranesi is almost here again.
Population transfer complete.
So we're gonna have to boogie to get away from the Piranesi once again in just a minute. Which means jumping there, which is going to be a long one. I was really hoping this would have made substantial progress, but... Because, like, we're right next to it, so right now the trips from Gruber to the thing should be really fast. Unfortunately, Gruber's very stupid. Gruber is waiting to dock. Okay, so the docks are just full right now. That's the Gruber one.
Entering Piranesi.
Alright, I just paused it. We're gonna have to move in a sec. Tycoon moves 30% faster. Alright, no choice. Engage! We're 48% on building the Faraday cage around the ship. So we gotta build the cage. Ah, scrit. Anti-missile missile! Dude, it's right on my hiney. Okay, got it. Why are they such a jerk?
Caution. Entering stellar storm.
Ah, out of the frying pan into the fire. Actually, out of the fire into the frying pan. This is not as dangerous.
The probe has completed its scan.
Okay, in event. They're all busy. Oh, God, this has got 0 progress. Why? The crew of the mining ship Pipudu have become more experienced. You would think I named that ship, but I can't claim credit for that one. Alright, so engine's faster now. Let's see. Cargo ships can store 40% more resources. Sure. I like that we're getting tons of research to get all the things we missed.
The Piranesi has activated more subsystems. Its threat level has increased. He will attack more frequently.
Thanks, I hate it.
A probe has completed its scan.
Okay, so hull integrity went way down because we moved, and because...
A drone swarm has been released from the Piranesi.
And because we were having to spend more time building the Faraday cage. Okay, so pause. Faraday cage is done. Alright, so... Where is it? Wake the pulsar.
It's invisible dance!
Break her down.
Alright, so... Drone swarm and Piranesi coming at me. If that's not awake by then, we go there or there. But the batteries, we gotta give the batteries a little bit of time to charge. Hold on a sec, let me hide me, Muck. You can see them right there, the yellow and green things, those are the batteries for each section.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Sample analysis indicates that the outgassing of nitrogen dioxide from below the surface of 12F and subsequent atmospheric mixing resulting in red mist which dominates the planet's lower atmosphere. The team of the Xanadu was able to establish parallels between datasets collected on Kruk P43 and 12F's geological activity. Abnormal levels of Faust tachyons were detected beneath the planet's surface, the cause of which remains unknown. Alright, so now they're processing the 100 science. So the deliveries they were waiting on here finally arrived. You can also see them as little yellow bars over there. Oh, that's right, I forgot.
Cyber attack
I knew that, but I had forgotten about that.
launched by the Piranesi has disabled.
Okay, hold on a sec. So he just turned off our diners again. But we know what to do about that. We hit the on button. I just realized there's 2 mess halls in this section. Do I need to there? I don't know. Probably not now that I did that thing. Hang on a second. Let's just disable one on purpose and see what happens.
Mess halls.
3 days on the Faraday cage. Okay. 3 cycles of power. That's 2.2. That's 2.9. Alright. Let's make a separate save file just in case. I feel like we're getting down to the wire here. Alright, the swarm should stop there, but the Piranesi is going to keep chasing me. Yeah, the oldest swarm was there, so they do stay. So, if you don't focus on the objective in this system, you run out of planets that don't have drone swarms. We don't have 5,000. Fires are put out 30% faster. I don't know what that is. I never found that. $1.7 days until the star is ready to fire.
The Piranesi has launched a missile targeting the Tycoon.
Sector 1 needs more people. Alright, let's... Sector 1 suddenly short by like 40 workers? We can take 10 from 4. And then we'll start sending people we wake up to Sector 1. Alright, fire trucks were upgraded. Is there anything we can do more for batteries? Charging speed increased 50%. Do that. This is the first time we've ever taxed batteries this much. Oh, it's almost done.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Icarus 3 has detonated and activated the pulsar. The Fermi took the full force of the pulse. What? That didn't even occur to me. Dude, I thought they were gonna like start a timer, and then they were gonna come back to the ship. But they were just like, whoa! Dude, did I lose all my other little ships? Oh, I gotta unpause it.
The Piranesi has been defeated.
I'm really glad it wasn't in the goop. Oh man, look at that thing. Alright, well, got that done. So we need to go back to the Piranesi now. Dude, was that... I actually don't even know if that was the last chapter, if there's more. That was insane. You know what? I'm gonna ask. Because if this is not the last chapter, I want to stay in the solar system and get everything before moving on. But if it is the last chapter, we could just go ahead and see what the outro is. Does anybody know if this is the end? Because I don't want to sit here and farm for like another 5 hours and then there's nothing after this. Oh, I lost a science ship. I think we're in chapter 4 right now. Let me see, hang on. Ixion, how many chapters? 5. Okay. All right. Okay, then I won't rush it. I won't rush it. All right, so we can last 2.6 cycles. Need a science ship there. That one's done. All right, you come to the Piranesi. This one is the colonists, which it's working on. So much extra ice storage right now. Yeah, change that to iron for the moment.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
The Piranesi has been disabled by the pulse. Its drones have been fried, its missiles detonated. As the pulse hit, electrical arcs and explosions rippled across the ship's hull. The Tycoon's crew standing witness all the while. Transmission from the crew of the Xanadu. We have successfully entered the Piranesi through a breach in its hull. All the doors and airlocks not damaged by the pulse have closed. Most systems that are visible appear to have melted. The walls ooze a black, gritty oil. Proceed to the coordinates room. 2 days. Imagine having a ship so big. Dude, the ships in this game, the only other game I've played with the scale of that size is like the Warhammer 40k. Or it's like, oh, yeah, we need to go to that room? Okay, yeah, that's a 2-day walk. Testing. Hey, Maestro. Alright, let's pause. What else can we do here? Don't need that at the moment. Some cargo ship. More resource storage.
An accident has occurred in the Tycoon.
Stuff the ship and blast off. Well, I want to do these other little missions with the science. Because I don't know what the next one's going to entail. The interior of the Piranesi has been severely damaged. Blue fire still flickers in corners of the ship. Whole areas have collapsed in on themselves. Some of the debris looks almost organic. We've taken pictures of what appear to be biological neural networks seemingly used in the activation of the ship's airlocks. Drones litter the floor and hang from broken piping. On our way to the storage location, we passed a huge translucent pod. Decaying bodies float in the white bath of liquid it contains. You can see the color of their uniforms, crew from the Etamanaki. Despite the many obstacles, we've reached the devices that hold the Remus's coordinates. We are ready to activate transfer. Okay, so this is not leaving the system. This is just getting the coordinates. Hull and it's 1.4. That should be fine. All right, so we're going to move the Tycoon over there to get the coordinates. And working on that. We need... Okay, what section is this? 2. 2 needs to have more polymer on standby. Do that. Food is doing fine. Okay, in case of future issues like what we just did, let's get the last battery upgrade. I don't know what the next area is going to have. Connect the Tikkun and extract the coordinates. That's taking so long. Why are we not getting probes? I haven't received any new probes in a while. What's going on there? That one's doing missiles. This one should be making probes.
An accident
Wait, no.
has occurred in the typhoon.
That one's probes. Not enough polymer. Sector 4. Sector 4 is requesting polymer. Alright, let's turn this down so this divides things up a bit.
A science ship team has completed a task.
Transmission from the crew of the Xanadu. Transfer is complete. All lights are green. We took advantage of the time it took to recover the coordinates to analyze what was left of the systems on board the Piranesi. All tension gone. The use of its main weapon and the Etemanaki's defensive efforts left it incredibly weakened. The ship seems to still vibrate with what perhaps could be called its final breaths. It should not be long before it fully collapses in on itself. We should get as far away as possible. When this amalgamation of evil technology breathes its last at the end of its agony, it could be devastating. Vol jump to your next destination. Okay. Alright, well, I don't want to do that yet. So, hold on. Save 15. Alright, so if it blows up while I am trying to just farm and build up, then I'll reload to that spot. Okay, Xanadu, go over there. So the only two science things in the system are whatever that is and the colony thing, which is taking a long time. Batteries are fully charged. Let's move here. That'll get us a little bit closer. Okay, I could do more I don't know that I need them, but I could do more probes. Some silicon.
A science ship has arrived at its destination.
Let's see. Summary of intelligence on PSR B125712C. First readings of 12C indicate the presence of extremely intense meteorological activity on the planet. Initial imagery captures hexagonally shaped cyclones. The planet's core appears to be surrounded by a layer of liquid hydrogen. Many moons orbit 12C, surrounded by clusters of asteroids in unusual arrangements. Transmission from the Xanadu team. Preliminary surveys have identified many telluric promontories emerging from 12C's ocean of liquid hydrogen. We should be able to establish a research site upon one of these promontories with the help of our gaseous planet exploration equipment. From this closer vantage point, we can see the asteroids that surround the planet's moons. They're almost perfectly spherical in shape. Because you have deep dive apparatus, you've unlocked Analyze the Storms. Okay. Market site. Yeah, 5 more minutes. This is a weekend. Honestly, our ship is running very stable right now. As long as resources keep coming in, everything's running great. Food stockpile's good. We got enough people. We got housing for more people. Iron is crazy right now. Can I see our... What's our total population? Does it show it? I don't know how to see that. I could see pop per sector, but I don't know what the total is.
A probe has completed its
Alright, Sector 1 has too many people. It's at the top right. Oh, 3,300. Thank you. Let's see. 67 people on... Okay, so I need to move some people. Alright, so one... That's the wrong window. Alright. So... Move 10 workers.